Hey everybody, happy Friday and happy charity stream. It's that time of the month. A charity stream, to be specific. And it's go time, baby. Got a good one planned for today. I hope everyone's doing well. I know I am. I'm finally free. I've chiseled my car out of the ice. And I can actually go out and do things and see people. So that's exciting. But none of that matters to me right now because all I care about is what's inside my room. And also everyone who's watching. And before we get into the good stuff, not that this isn't good, but as always, we're going to touch on the Wall of Fame here. For those who are just getting here. Oh, wait, let me make a pinned chat because I forgot to do that. Hold on. Donate. tinyurl.com/PanCAN2026. There's the link to donate. Pin that. All right. In order to be entered and inscribed forever on the Wall of Fame, you need to make a donation equal to or greater than $100 US. Look at how many people are on this list. All of these people have donated at least $100 US to the cause. So, everyone on this list, thank you. And anyone who is on this list should receive special treatment from the chat. Just something to keep in mind. All right. You might hear my mouse clacking around, and that's because I do not have a mouse pad on my desk right now. I had to clear it off because there's activities to be done. Let me switch over. First of all, let me say hi. Hello. I got an apron on, so I'm good to go. This is first charity stream since I got the tattoo, which was the, I think, 25,000. No, I think it was 10,000. It was a $10,000 reward. And here it is. Let me show it off. It is 2 crows, which is advertised. I don't know what this flap thing is on my sleeve. There it is. I'm trying to angle it so you can see it better. But there's the tattoo. It's healing very well. I'm having no problems with it. I love it. I think it turned out super great. My artist was very cool and awesome and talented. Yeah. It's in the phase right now where the skin's peeling a little bit and I can't mess with it, so it's just gonna peel slowly, but all good. It's actually not itchy, which I think means it's healing quite well. It's like itching a little bit sometimes, but for the most part, not really. So I feel good. I'm happy. How long did it take? It's about like 5 hours. 5 hours and change. It was like maybe 5 hours 15. It did not hurt. It was uncomfortable. But it did not hurt, especially because I got it in a really easy area. This and like forearm are like 2 of the easiest areas to get a tattoo. So it actually was not bad at all. Also because I moisturized diligently leading up to my appointment, which is always helpful. But yeah, great time. It is my first tattoo. It's probably not, I'm not gonna say last, but it's my last for a while. I kind of like just having one. Was it expensive? Yeah, tattoos are expensive, but pretty awesome stuff. Pretty sick. All right. Here's the deal. Easy Bake. Let me grab it. I ordered one. Easy Bake. For those who are unfamiliar, an Easy Bake oven is this little oven, little mini toy oven that is for young children and me, a grown-ass man. Every time, my camera is so unstable. Every time I shake look at that. I have to keep my elbow off the table. Me, a grown-ass man. So this is going to become an unboxing thing here for at least the first bit. I got to get this shit plugged in as soon as possible because there's a lot of stuff that has to get made today. Are we baking in the office? Yeah, duh. And it needs to preheat. So we're gonna open that up. I have lots of surprises planned involving the Easy Bake. But I'm not gonna show my hand just yet. We're gonna get more and more comfortable with the Easy Bake throughout. Therm, those can cause lead poisoning. I prefer to enjoy my life and not always be scared of everything. Also, most things theoretically can cause lead. It's a fucking dude. It's like a Hasbro toy. I think I'm gonna be okay. I don't think it's Hasbro, But the point is, I think I'll be all right. It's an easy bake oven. They sell this shit at like Target. So anyway, here's the pan. Here's the mini pan. Let me throw on, watch this. Hands cam, pan. I whipped out my old shitty webcam for this. That's why it looks so bad, and it's like 2 frames a second. Look at how bad the frame rate is on this. How bad is that? Anyway, this is so y'all can see what I'm up to. We got pan. We got, let's see. I'm trying to rip in. I do like that, like, if I am hungry right now in real life, and I think it appeals to a really primal part of me. That it's like, you're hungry, you want to eat, you have to tear this thing apart. Like, it feels like I'm in the Serengeti. Here's the Easy Bake. Get this puppy out. There we go. All right. She's just how I remembered her. I used to have an Easy Bake, but we got rid of it when we moved, which I'm still not over. But I had an Easy Bake when I was far younger. Also, gonna go ahead and let everybody know. I don't care how condescending y'all are about the idea of that this is an Easy Bake. Also, for anybody who's gonna whine about safety or whatever and how this is a hazard, yeah, obviously. You think I don't know that? This thing is already a hazard when you use it as intended. I'm gonna have this thing turned on for fucking 3 hours straight. So anyway. Let's see how long this cord is. Because it needs to stretch a little bit. Oh, it's actually quite long. Alright, this will be good. Trying to move fast. We live the risk here. Yeah, I was gonna get my the fire extinguisher in my apartment. You guys can't see the pretty side because my outlet is on this side, so I have to turn around. But yeah, I was gonna get the fire extinguisher before the stream, and then I forgot. So I just am gonna hope it does not light on fire. If it does, it would. Oh, this is actually the shortest cord I've ever seen. So there's that. I actually don't know if this can reach any outlets in my room. This is a useless length of cord. Okay, here's the thing. I got a power strip under the. All right. Just a second, everybody. I need to find an outlet that I can access here. I have my big power bank under my desk, but I think they're all in use. Let me check. So anyway, we're gonna have fun together, like we always do. There is a free outlet. Yay! And now my Easy Bake oven is protected from power surges. Okay, it's not a power strip, gang. Fucking leave me alone. I meant whatever. It's a power bank. There's a difference. If anything, this is more stable than a wall outlet. Okay. It's a power bank. Y'all are so micromanagey today. Is that just... This is why I never wanted to do a cooking stream. I knew chat would get like this the second I did anything. All right. So anyway. Let me, let's see. Let me see if I can flip this around so you can see the pretty decorated side. Okay, this side is where the pan goes in. And then when it's done, it goes out the other way. Yeah, I can't. It's going to fall off the desk, and I need to be careful. So we're going to do this. All right. Yeah, y'all fucking suck. Okay, anyway. I don't like how close this is to everything. Let me remove my keyboard here. Let's see if I can... Because I don't need it for anything. I don't think I need to type today. Just trying to clear as much space as possible because I don't want to burn something. All right. It'll be fine. So, we have the pan. We have the oven. We have this. This is the little pusher. You're probably supposed to wash all this before you use it because it was just in a factory, but I don't really care. Okay. Anyway. This is all it comes with. We're going to start at level 1. We're going to be taking this to multiple different heights. So, let's start with level 1, which is as intended. The Easy Bake, with the Easy Bake, I purchased 3 mixes, which are supposed to be made in an Easy Bake oven. So, we're going to pick one of these, we're going to make it. We've got... Oh, wait, how do you, like, turn... Oh, okay, it's set to off. Okay, there's one thing. We've got red velvet cake with little heart sprinkles. So here's an option. Let me do this. We got red velvet cake with heart sprinkles. We got these little, like, chocolate whoopie pies, it looks like, with icing. And we got these cookies of various shapes and colors with frosting. So, those are our choices. I don't know which of those three is interesting the crowd the most, but I'll give y'all some time to discuss, and then I'll pick whichever one has the most support. Cookies are the most insane texture, so I recommend. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Thank you, circa 2003. Red Velvet. Red Velvet. I knew Red Velvet was going to win. Okay. Sorry, circa 2003. Hive mind has kicked in, and now every human soul is saying Red Velvet. All right. I just want you to know, before this stream started, I was like, I'm going to ask what people want, and then they're going to pick Red Velvet, so I'm going to make Red Velvet, and that's exactly what happened. All right. Let's get after this. I was hoping that the box would have some safety info inside of it, so I could know what not to do, because it would probably just say a bunch of shit that I'm going to do anyway. Also, really quick plug. Look at my apron. This is a signed Henry's Kitchen apron. The signature says "Cooking is hard," and then it's a signature from Henry. If you don't know Henry's Kitchen, look that shit up and watch it. That dude was so ahead of his time. He's been uploading videos to YouTube for like 14 years. That shit is so funny. Look up Henry's Kitchen. Anyway, here are the instructions. They might have some safety info. Who the hell is Henry? Oh my god, it's almost like you should look it up like I just said. On YouTube. Basic critical thinking, gang. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care. We're not going to do any safety features. Baking basics. Preheat easy bake ultimate oven for 20 minutes. Man, fuck. Okay. All right, we're going to switch this thing on. All right, it's on. It's preheating. So we're going to try not to touch that if possible. Think Henry's his uncle? No. It's just a random dude. I do not have a single uncle named Henry. This is probably a bad call. I think what I should actually do, instead of having the oven on here, is I feel like I should have it like, we're gonna leave it here. Okay. Let's make it. Okay, and then slide baking pan in slot as shown. Use pan pusher to push pan into baking. What? Oh, this is just for the baking basics. I thought this was the recipe, and I was like, this is stupid. Okay, so we're going to put it in this side, and then you push it until this line. I do remember that. And then let it cook. Don't use your hands. Yeah, fucking duh. And then you can, when it's done, you push it all the way through, and then scoop it out with this, and it'll be scalding hot. Okay, perfect. We'll get to that in a little bit. Now let's actually make the recipe. First, we make the strawberry cake, I guess. What about the chocolate cake, though? All right, whatever. Okay, so what we've got right now is this is red velvet cake mix. We've got strawberry flavored cake mix. You got, these are the sprinkles. This might be the last stream I ever do. I think I could die here. And then we got pink frosting and white frosting. I'm about to burn through all the bowls that I prepared. There's so much shit going on in this one. Okay. Let's take note of the time. All right, we're going to keep the oven preheating until about 7:30, I guess. Whatever. Easy bake ovens are readily available. Correct. Literally just Google easy bake oven. It's just what I'm doing is not advisable. Like, and everyone knows that. Okay. Pour 1 strawberry cake mix and 5 teaspoons of water into a bowl. Stir until smooth. Okay. Here's my bowl. Let me do the fucking... There you go. Here's a bowl. For any interested parties. Then I guess just do that again with... What the f... This is so dumb. You make a cake twice? Oh, because they're making it a layered cake? We don't have time for that shit. That's going to take like 2 hours. 5 teaspoons of water. Yeah. Okay. This is great. Oh, okay. It starts over here. It starts over here. I was losing my mind. Make the red velvet cake. Pour 1 red velvet cake mix and 4 teaspoons. Thank God. Okay. For whatever reason, the different flavors of cake requires different amounts of water. So red velvet, which is this bag, it's in the fine print, is 4 teaspoons. Strawberries, 5 teaspoons. So, you know. All right, here's the powder. This is going to be cake soon. This part is not the shocking part. This is cake. Cake powder mixes have been around since human beings have, I think. I think it dates back a few millennia. 4 teaspoons of water. Let me get my little teaspoon here. Obviously, with water, 4 teaspoons, like I would just use like a liquid measuring thing because these are more difficult to get exactly, but I don't really care right now. I gotta move fast because I got a lot of plans for today. I don't know if y'all are just getting here. One of them was a little small, so I'll compensate. But there's a lot of shit that's got to go on today. Hi, Therm. Hi, the Helicopter. You are a verified account and have more clout than your peers, so my eyes naturally went to you first. Someone has been saying, Therm, you are so baby mustard since the stream started. Okay. Now comes the tough part, which is whisking this evenly without just spraying powder all over my room. I'm trying to put this somewhere. It's hot. It's hot. I'm not going to touch it. Y'all are going to not see anything. This is just how it goes. Sorry for shaking the camera around. All right, there we go. 4 teaspoons of water. Spoon the batter into the baking pan and spread evenly. If it's too thick, add a few drops of water and stir. I mean, it looks pretty fucking thick, but whatever. I'm gonna leave it as is. We're good. Therm, you should have gotten purple easy bake. Y'all need to leave me alone. Jesus Christ. Everyone's saying over and over again why this is the one that they had on Amazon, and it is purple on the other side. You just can't see it. Leave me alone. What is baby mustard? What is this? Okay, there we go. It's been stirred up. Dude, this is gonna take like 3 hours. I'm not gonna get to any of those shit. Y'all picked the hardest one. It's like, or the most time consuming. You're making me make 2 layers of cake one at a time and then stack them. How about instead I don't do that? I make 1 layer of cake and then we call it there so we can get to other shit. Even though this is not gonna look like the picture and it's not gonna be 2 layers of cake and whatever, I'm not doing that. I know how it's supposed to look. I've made this before when I was like 10. I did the red velvet one and it looks fine. It looks whatever. We got other shit to do. What do we think of this, by the way, guys? I know you can't see it because of the big-ass oven that's just blocking the whole camera. Let me slide that over a little bit. There we go. That's what it looks like. So, this is how it's supposed to be, by the way. This is as intended. Alright. That's as much as I can get out of this fucking thing. Okay. Now I gotta spread this. I don't know if you can tell, it's not the most spreadable thing in the world. But I'm trying really hard. And that's really all you can ask for, I've been told. It's raw. Yeah. Obviously. We haven't put in the oven yet. Doesn't look like enough. Yeah, that was my thought as well, but you know, shit puffs up in the oven and this is a really shallow tin, so I think this is actually, this makes enough sense to me. That was the most useless chat I've ever seen. Whoever just sent, that's raw. Yeah, okay, that's even more useless. They're saying you can't eat it, it's raw. Do we understand what this is? I don't think we do. Remember, this is not, I did not crack eggs into this shit. And for the record, even if I did, I would still eat that. Because who fucking cares? This is like this is dehydrate everything. This is such a great proof. Okay, now this just sits here for 10 minutes while the oven preheats. This is an awesome awesome proof of concept for all the people over the years who have begged me to do a cooking stream, and then I've said I'm not going to do it because the chat, if I did a cooking stream, would be the most frustrating experience for everybody. And sure enough, that's exactly what's going on. This is the most annoying live chat I've ever seen in my entire life. And I don't think it's even close. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get on the frosting in the meantime. We're doing one layer cake because I don't want to do shit. So we either can do vanilla frosting or pink frosting. Obviously, we're doing pink. All right. Let's get after it. Sell your baked goods for charity. I'm already selling my body for charity, and I feel like that's enough. All right. Pink frosting bag. That's that good shit right there. Sorry you guys can't really have a good view of this because my webcam is so bad. I don't know if it... Here, let me... It's on the mini camera. There it is. There it is. It's frosting. All right, how much water for this puppy? Frosting. Pour 1 vanilla frosting mix. Oh, no, this is pink one. 1 1/4 teaspoons of water. Again, the water amounts are different for the different colors of frosting. What is the point? Okay, it's heating up. It's actually not very hot. Yeah, we'll be all right. Okay. What is it? 1 1/4? 1 1/4. We're going to eyeball that because I don't really feel like caring about that at all. It's like 1. What I remember at Easy Bake is it never seems like it's going to be enough water, and it usually is. It just, like, looks that way. All right, well, I want to use the tiny whisk, but it's covered in random bullshit, so I guess I'll just suck it on. Whatever. We're going to have to be reusing a lot of implements today, because I've only got the 1 whisk. And cross-contamination doesn't really concern me when, at the end of the day, we're putting this in a plastic oven. Look at that. Webcam is underselling just how pink this is. Like, this is, on the webcam, it just looks, you know, it's pink. In real life, that shit is, this is like advanced pink. I actually hate you people so much. My brother in Christ, stop licking everything. No one else is eating this shit. It doesn't matter. Fuck. You guys are so sensitive. Oh my God. I'm going to lick whatever I want. I'm eating this myself. And I got to get it off the whisk. So I do not care. I do not care. All right. There it is. Lick the oven. I will later. All right. There's nothing left to even do. Like, because now I just have to wait for this shit to heat up. This is the most impressive congregation of the stupidest people I've ever seen. I'm like, my jaws, every time I read the chat, my jaw drops. This is like, this boggles the mind. I cannot believe it. So many people talking about like, are you sure if it's raw, are you sure you can eat it? This is powder and water, and this powder is dehydrated and it expires in 2029, people. It's gonna be okay. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I do not understand. Anyway, I'm gonna give this a try. Wow! Okay. It makes me really sad that I can't, like, push this through the camera and have y'all try some. This is the sweetest. How did they do this? I don't know how this works because, like, royal icing is just, like, egg whites and powdered sugar. It's, like, pure sugar. And this is, like, twice as sweet as that. We are beyond sugar with this. They're adding chemicals that are sweeter than sugar to this. This is absurd. Oh my God. All right, well anyway. Is it good? No, it's too sweet. It's way too sweet. I just gotta get it off the whisk. so I can use it for other shit. No. Delish. Oh my god. I'm crunching on like raw sugar granules. That's so sweet. Christ. Get my dentist on speed dial. I have a little bowl of salt over here. I gotta offset that. A little salt. There we go. Hey, Thermy. Love the stream. Just want to warn you that the frosting isn't good for you. Yeah, great shout. Thank you for the donation, but as always, a reminder, please do not... There's another one. Please try to avoid super chatting because the super chat... the money goes to me, and then I end up donating everything I receive through super chat at the end of stream anyway, but if possible, please just donate straight through the link so I never get my hands on the money because I don't want to have my hands on the money. I want it to go straight to PanCAN. So if possible, I appreciate the generosity, but moving forward, let's try to avoid super chats if possible. Okay. Well, never mind. I'm going to ignore that. Please don't, is what I'm saying. So, reminder that this is a charity stream and that there's shit bigger than being a prick online on purpose. Anyone who's doing super chat without knowing, I appreciate the generosity. If you're doing it just to piss me off, find something better to do than be a prick in a charity stream. That's like new low. It's a Friday evening. This is usually when people are out hanging with friends or something. So anyway, which I'm not because I'm stuck here fucking baking with an easy bake, but that's fine. Anyway. God, chat, what'd y'all smoke today? Yeah, this is also a good proof of concept why I stopped streaming on YouTube and moved to Twitch. This is the most annoying group of people I've ever seen. All right. It is... It's basically been 20 minutes. I'm actually really impressed with how not that hot this is. We'll give it another 5. And then I'll stick it in there. And it'll bake. Let me see how long this is meant to bake. I don't know if this is supposed to take like forever. But... Okay. 16 minutes, bro? Alright. 16 minutes. And then you're supposed to let that cool before you put frosting on because that's how cake works, but we're not going to do that. It's not like I'm icing a cake that's freestanding. It's in a little dish. If the frosting melts, the frosting melts. Alright. My favorite part of this recipe is someone who has the time, literally. Me when I was 10, I guess. Because I would just throw on an episode of Sonic Boom while it was cooking. Anyway. Favorite part of the recipe is... They say tap to remove air bubbles. This is me holding it upside down for reference. I don't think we need to worry about air bubbles. This is some Dairy Queen shit. Like... whatever. So anyway, I mean, I'll do it. Nothing changed. Anyway. You can also let it cool while you whip up and bake the next cake. Yeah, that's a great shot. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Thank you. That's true. We should go ahead and get working on something new. So we can just throw it right in. Right when this cake comes out. Okay. We're going to level up now. So this is as intended. This is normal easy bake shit. Let me also bust these sprinkles open and give them a look. This is things that were made for easy bake. Simple. What the hell? And you were going to eat that? Dude, I've eaten way worse. It's going to taste good. It'll just be really sweet. I'd eat tar on live if it was raising money for cancer, dude. Anyway. We got some sprank. I'm just... They're little hearts. I don't know what I was expecting. It's exactly what the picture said. I'm kind of bored. Maybe we just throw some of these in the cake. I'm not doing that. All right. Clear those up. Little hearts. All right. Next level. Level 2 of 3. Let me show y'all something I got on Amazon. So, this, when I was looking for an easy bake on Amazon, they have that feature that says, like, you might also like, or like other people also ordered. And that led me to this, which has more 1-star reviews than I've ever seen for anything. Let me drop that. This is what I purchased. It's Comic Sans. Peep the star with off-centered Comic Sans text. This is by Mojo Stuff Galore Toy Bakery. It is custom mixes for an Easy Bake. So what annoyed me was all the people on Amazon were like giving it 1 star and were like, this was actually pretty gross. Look at what you're fucking buying, people. Are you surprised? People were like, I'm so disappointed. Dog, this is the first picture on the page. So anyway, this is what we'll be making next. So this is not cleared by the Easy Bake people. And on the back is this helpful guide. There are 4 colors you can get. There's red pack, blue pack, green pack, and yellow pack. We smoking that yellow pack, bitch. Red pack is strawberry cake. Blue pack is bubblegum cupcake. Prayers up we don't get that one. Green pack is cotton candy cookie. Prayers up we don't get that one either. And yellow pack is lemon cookie, which I could fuck with. And then they have different instructions for all the types of mixes, whether you get a cupcake or a cookie or a brownie. They have instructions for a brownie mix, which is not an option. So I guess they just threw that on there for fun. Why is it gacha pack? Yeah, we got a blind bag here. And so you have the different colors, right? So you can tell what you're getting. But where it gets difficult... You can't really tell from the color of the webcam. I know white. You know me. I know white. Look at me. This shit is white. They're all white. This one is slightly yellow. So I know what this is for sure. This one's yellow, I think. At least it looks yellower than the other ones, so we're going to call it yellow. It feels like Quickcrete. These two are apparently different colors. Which... And this is where it gets tough, is because I can tell that one is supposed to be green, one is supposed to be blue. But for my life, I can't tell which is which. And they're different things. If it's blue, I gotta do the cupcake recipe. And if it's green, I gotta do the cookie recipe. But I don't know what it is. So I guess we're just gonna have to guess. We're gonna do one of these two. Because we only have time to do, like, one of them. So... everybody, give me 1 or 2. 1 for the one in my left hand, or on your right. 2 for this one. 1 is this one, 2 is this one. Everyone put 2. Again, I know y'all, I like a book. Fucking, I was about to get the 2 ready. We're doing 2, which is, I can't tell. Unfortunately, this is the most people I've ever had at a live stream at once. And it's me making Easy Bake. That's kind of sad with how hard I've worked on other shit. We are at over 1,100 people. That's awesome. Thanks, guys, so much. Please donate. Link is pinned. Donate. It's pinned. It's on the screen. It's in the description. Donate. It's for pancreatic cancer. Let's hit 50K today. Let's go crazy. All right. This is either blue or green. We're going to prepare it as if it's blue because it looks more blue than the other one. So, where are these? I threw them away. Okay, blue is bubblegum cupcake. Do I even have a cupcake paint? I ordered one. Okay, here we go. I ordered one just in case this would happen. We got, let's see. I got this deluxe pan set. Look at these tiny cupcake liners. Is this the cutest thing you've ever seen in your whole life? How adorable is this? Cutest thing. Almost as cute as me. We have a cupcake tin. Here it is. So we're going to use this shit. We're going to make 6 bubblegum cupcakes. I also got this. I have a little heart-shaped one. So we can make a heart-shaped thing. We should have done the red velvet in that. But I forgot. All right. Here we go. Let's get a new bowl. It looks like for cupcake mix... You gotta put butter in this? I thought we were doing Easy Bake. All right, well, in the meantime, the oven is hot enough. So we're gonna stick this in. Where's my little grabber? Yeah, but softened butter in this shit. We're not doing that. If it flops, it flops. I'm just putting water in it. All right. Slide this. It's not fitting. Uh-oh. Did I forget to remove something that I was supposed to? No, this wasn't fitting. There we go. All right. And then I push it in. That far. This door's closed, and I think this is closed. Yeah. All right. It's good. It's where it's meant to be. I'm gonna set a phone timer for 16 minutes. Probably can use oil instead. Well, I don't want to get oil either. We're putting water in, and it just won't work. I don't really care. All right. I know how baking works. I'm actually pretty good at baking, if you can believe it. All right. 16 minutes. That'll run. Okay. You have to butter my guy. Gang, I know it's not going to work. We've discussed this. Oh my god, you people are so fucking annoying. Anyway. I think it'll be funnier if it doesn't work because we're putting water in it. It's already going to be ass anyway. It's a bubblegum cupcake. Yeah, we're just putting 2 tablespoons of water in there and then putting it in the oven. Just over 5K from 50K. Yes! Let's push for 50. I know we can do this. I believe in this community. All right. I was trying to do smell tests to check if it was... My options are cotton candy and bubblegum. They're both just going to smell like fucking nothing. Too many bears here. It's donated to PanCAN. I want to know if you've heard the news about pancreatic cancer research. I have. They made a huge breakthrough recently. It's such serendipitous timing. How about that? Mario something. Shout out Mario something. It actually smells like nothing. This is the last thing I expected. It smells like absolutely nothing at all. Okay. In the bowl. Let's give it a taste. Mariano. Oh, okay. Wow. It tastes almost exactly... Hold on, let me... It tastes like a snap pea. That's so strange. Okay. Anyway. Complex flavors. Yeah, truly. All right, was it 2 tablespoons? I already forgot, and then I threw it away. Give me a second. Ugh. Yeah, 2 tablespoons. All right, I got a tablespoon on me. Bizarre. All right. Is this supposed to be, what, bubble gum? Okay. This is going to be really watered down. And then we're going to substitute the butter for water. We're going to substitute the butter for even more water. And it'll probably work just fine. All right. Tiny whisk. Let's get to work. Do you see how that went gray immediately and not blue at all? You see this? Look at this dubious concoction. Y'all seen this shit? Let me hold this up. It's like silver. What the fuck? Dude, I made Quicksilver. Genuinely eating cement. Yeah, this is crazy. Are you kidding me? This is mad. This is mad. Wow. All right, well, let's go ahead and get our cupcake liners ready. It's really watered down for some reason. I thought the substituting butter for water would make it not so watery. All right, let me get in here. This is impossible. God fucking damn it. This is the most annoying thing in the world. Just fucking... God damn. They sealed this shit with, like, Teflon. All right, we're good. All right. Guys, what color should we do? What color should we do for the cupcakes? For the liners? There's red and green and yellow and white and orange. What do you guys think? All of them? That's an awesome answer. I love it. Good idea, whoever said that. And then, because most people said green, I think, we'll do 2 green ones. And then 1 of all the other ones. Life can be so simple, guys. I don't think this is going to work. Orange. Yellow. Can't remember the last time I made a cupcake. They're just so inconvenient. I'd rather just make like cookies or like a big cake-sized bake, like a buckle. All right. I don't know how much they want me to fill this. I'm gonna do usual cupcake rules. I'm just gonna go about 2/3 full, and it should probably work fine. All right. Unfortunately, I do have to lick the whisk to clean it. So. Oh my god. What the fuck? I've been talking. God damn. I've been talking this whole time. Dude, the snap pea it genuinely just tastes like concentrated snap peas. And then when you hit the aftertaste where it becomes just dirt. I've been talking about like whatever. This is made of garbage, but it's all gonna taste good because it's just powder and water. This actually tastes horrendous. It's straight up snap pea. Therm licking the raw powder water. All right, let me give me a spoon and let's fill these little cupcake things. How much time we got on the cake? Another 10.5. I just don't know if this is going to work. I think not adding butter and instead adding even more water was not very smart on my part. One-star mix, by the way. Yeah, it earned it. It earned that 1 star. It's gray. It is gray. Yeah, it's gray. We make do. We make do. Let's be adults about this easy bake contraption. All right, red one was definitely overfilled, but given that I added like nothing I was supposed to, I don't think any of it's gonna rise anyway. So I don't think it's possible to overfill it. Why am I licking it? It's so bad. Fuck. That's so gross. All right. We make do, brother. You made doo-doo. Let's try this this red velvet mixture that's like actual Easy Bake certified and see if it tastes good. Yeah, it just tastes like red velvet. Because these people actually know what they're fucking doing. Okay, Alright, guys. Remember, we have to tap to get rid of the air bubbles. Got it! Look at how gray it is. It looks like a missing texture in a game. You know what I mean? Like I have these colorful liners and everything. And then where the cupcake is supposed to be is just, it's just nothing. It just looks like more pan. Mud. Yeah. Yep. Not good. Not good. All right. It's gonna be all right. Is the batter sweet? I don't think. I get a little, yeah. It was hard to describe. I actually can't. White, kind of transparent. Yeah, it looks like a, this is what I'm saying. It looks like a missing texture. Dishwasher water, yeah. It's bad. Remember, like the stream? Yeah, like the stream and donate. Every dollar counts. We're trying to raise money for cancer here. Thank you all so much for your generosity so far. I can't believe we're almost at $50,000. If you go to the PanCAN Purple Stride website for the DC one specifically, the DC fundraiser, and check the leaderboard for individual fundraisers, I shouldn't say I because it's you guys who donated most of the money, but it's my name up there. My name is so far above everything. Dude, we are fucking dominating the game right now. It is ridiculous the numbers we are putting up. I would pull up on stream, but I unplugged my keyboard to make room for the Easy Bake Oven. So, and let's keep the line moving, man. We're getting there. I'm proud of us. Let me move it back on frame so you guys can see it. There it is. It's good, right? Dubious who? That's one of my favorite nicknames for any athlete ever. Julius Randle plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves, NBA basketball. I guess he must not be a very good ball handler or something. He's not a great dribbler. I don't really know. I don't know if he has a track record for this, but I saw someone on Twitter call him Dubious Handle. It's one of my favorite nicknames I've ever seen. I'm going to eat this one sprinkle by itself. Man, this is tough. Ball handler. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Ball handler is one of those things that doesn't flag anything because I'm so used to saying it because I grew up on basketball, but I could totally imagine if you didn't, that would be pretty jarring stuff. You have to make the frosting too. It didn't come with anything for the frosting. Oh wait, but we can use the vanilla frosting from the red velvet cake recipe. Good shout, chatter. Thank you. This is gonna take my recipe to the next level. Yay! Yay! All right, we're almost out of bowls though. I'm just gonna mix it in the red velvet batter bowl because we're out of shit. All right. Fucking. Oh. Oh. I made a mess. Oh. I got white powder all over me myself. Got the vanilla powder all over. Damn it. Is this not just powdered sugar? Like, what is this really? It's probably powdered sugar with like a little bit of powdered like vanilla concentrate. And that's it. Bro, what the hell? I got shit all over myself. I'm gonna have to vacuum in here. Let me push all this in one little area. That's how a real man cleans. All right. This was, what was it, like 1.5 teaspoons? We'll eyeball it, I don't care. I gave it an honest like 5 seconds before I gave up and realized I don't care. Water. Little more. Little more. Okay, that should be good. All right. Let's get the tiny whisk going. And it'll be essenced by the red velvet batter left over in the bowl. So it's going to end up pink as well, probably. Yeah, look at that. It's turning pink. And these are supposed to be bubblegum flavored, so it works. Yeah. How old are these packets? They're quite young. They're only like a week old. I just ordered this shit. It's fresh. Y'all don't need to worry about it. Yay! It's pink, too. This one's a grayer pink than the other one. This is like normal pink. And then this is like the most insane shit I've ever seen in my life. Let's do a color comp here. This is crazy. All right. Perfect. How much time we got left on the red velvet cake in there? We got 3.5 minutes. Awesome. Let me get some of this shit off me. All right. Love the mise en place. Yeah. We take our shit seriously here. Let me try a little bit. I cannot express in words how sweet that is. I can't do it. I also love the idea that this is supposed to be a stream for here. You know, now that nothing's happening, let me briefly, while we're waiting for this to bake for the next 3 minutes, we're just gonna switch to normal face cam. I love that we're raising money for cancer here, and I am just pumping my body full of carcinogens in the process. I might get cancer by the end of this stream. Look at my lips are visibly pinker from what I've been eating. That's disappointing. Anyway. Aren't you so excited for Danganronpa 2? I'm never playing that game. I'm only doing the charity course for another 2 months. And we're not even halfway there. I'm in the clear. I'm never playing Danganronpa 2. And I'm so happy that that is the case. What the fuck just happened to my hair? Look at this thing in the back. My hair. This is what happens when I wash my hair and then lean against the back of my chair. Look at this little. Isn't that so cute or whatever? I don't know. Yeah, I'm never playing the second. I'm never doing that. Ever. Can you show your tattoo? Yeah, I showed it earlier, but in case you're just getting here. Ta-da! 2 crows. There it is. Your nose is fucking insane. What the hell? What does that mean? Insane awesome? Or insane like it makes you insane? How good it looks. So also insane awesome. Yeah, cool tattoo, right? It's pretty awesome. I love it. You excited for baseball soon? Dude, I'm in withdrawal. Oh my God. I can't wait. I need baseball to start again. Where's the piercing? I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't scheduled it yet. It'll happen eventually. What's your plan for the piercing? Earlobes, that's it. Both. I'm not doing just one because it looks douchey. I'm piercing each of my earlobes one time. Did the music stop? I forgot the music stops when I switch over to here, so we're going back. Because our red velvet cake should be ready soon. Okay, now the top's getting a little hot. Now it's heating up for sure. Is this cable getting warm? It's not good, because that's what I need to be careful about. What about at the bottom? It's not. It's only at the top. All right, perfect. Then we're good. Yeah. Play on studs or dangling? Studs. It's time. Oh my God. Okay. Where's the pusher? I can smell it. All right. So now I just push the cake all the way through, and then I can scoop it with the scooper. And ladies and gentlemen, we got fresh cake. Bone apple teeth, bitch. And it smells awesome. Let's get our cupcakes in. These are going to be worse by a lot. All right, we got a cake. The batter did not spread remotely. So there are parts that are thinner and parts that are thicker, but we knew that was coming. How hot is the pan actually? Really, really hot. All right. It gets hot in there, in that oven. All right, we're going to let that cool. I'm going to just put it, I don't know. There we go. It'll cool over there. It's touching my mouse cable. I should make it not do that. The cupcakes bake for 15 minutes. So it's probably already been about a minute. We'll drop a 14er in there. 14 minutes. All right. In 14 minutes, we'll have delicious cotton candy cupcakes. Bubblegum cupcakes. Bubblegum cupcakes. All right. Sweet, man. Now I'm finally a caked up white boy. Yay! No, I'm trying to get all this powder off my... Otherwise, when I stand up, it's immediately just going to go like... All right. Now we got the cupcakes in the oven. Now we graduate to phase 3. The final phase of this project. Where is it? Here it is. This book was recommended to me by Amazon. Easy Bake Oven Recipe Book for Kids. Ordered it. It was like $2. Got it. It is... First of all, everything is printed on black and white printer paper. Second of all, it takes probably 5 seconds of looking at this to understand that every single part of this is ChatGPT. Every part. The pictures, the recipes themselves, all of the stuff at the beginning, every part of it is ChatGPT. It starts with this long-ass paragraph about what an Easy Bake Oven is, and then goes into some other shit about how it works, why baking is good for children. Safety tips that were generated by ChatGPT, so useless. What this cookbook offers, including a kid-friendly layout. Bullshit. It's the worst layout I've ever. So anyway, this isn't just a cookbook. It's a learning tool disguised as fun. And obviously that was an M dash. That pause was an M dash. So yeah. And I've flagged 3 recipes in here. It's also easy to tell that not only was this whole thing generated by ChatGPT, this girl was just throwing down everything the moment it came to mind. Because if you go to like the real foods section of the book, the first recipe is a chicken quesadilla that you can make in the Easy Bake. And then there's 3 other random things. And then like 2 pages later, it's just like, yeah, I guess you can also make a cheese quesadilla. Yeah, you can also just not put the chicken in it and have it a cheese quesadilla. But it's also a different recipe because it was independently generated by ChatGPT, obviously. And the best part of all of this is that because these recipes are all AI generated, these have never been attempted even a single time and probably will not even work because no one's ever made them before because a robot wrote it. And we're gonna try it out. So I've flagged 3 recipes here that we're gonna try and make in the Easy Bake. We've got classic pumpkin pie that we're gonna make in our Easy Bake. We've got bacon sour cream roll-ups and cheeseburgers. We're gonna make those 3 things in the Easy Bake, and it's gonna be really fun. I can't wait. So we're gonna start with the pumpkin pie because that's the most realistic to me, or not necessarily realistic. It's probably gonna work the worst, but it's the most like it's a dessert. Okay, I thought I caught a little bit of smoke. I think I might have just been tripping. All right, we're all right. Let's get mixing. So for the classic mini pumpkin pie, we're gonna need a 1/4 cup of crushed graham crackers, a tablespoon of melted butter, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree, a teaspoon of brown sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and a tablespoon of evaporated milk. I have all those things. I carved my car out of the ice so I could go to the store for this reason. So let me go gather those really fast. Some of them are in here. I went ahead and got them. Let's see. We got pumpkin, graham crackers, evap milk, pumpkin pie spice. So I got all that good to go. I am going to give this a good faith effort because I want to see if it works. I need to get a can opener and I need to go grab a tablespoon of butter and melt it. I need a can opener and I need a tablespoon of melted butter. So I'll be right back. Let me, I'll just leave the music playing. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Give me a second. right, gang. I got it. We got a can opener. I brought an extra knife. I've got my melted butter. Where are my headphones? They're over here. All right. Got the ingredients. Back at it. How much time we got on the cupcakes? 6:11. Convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein connected Giants co-owner. Oh, it went away. Convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein connected Giants co-owner Steve Tisch with numerous women. Newly released emails say. That's an ESPN notification. Okay, fire. I thought it was going to be baseball news, but that's fine. All right, let's get after this. Preheat the Easy Bake Oven for 15 minutes. It's been heated. Mix crumbs and melted butter until evenly damp. Let's do that first. Let me use this Ziploc that I brought all my things in to crush the graham crackers in. All right, let's see here. It's a quarter cup worth of crushed graham crackers. Let me visualize how much is a quarter cup. I would guess like 4 squares worth. We're gonna do that. Does Therm watch football? Not really. I'm not a huge football guy. I watch the playoffs every year, but I never watch during the regular season. Which is kind of fun in its own way, because then the playoffs are like a surprise. Because I'm so out of touch that I'm like, who made the playoffs? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they were good. It's like a fun little treat. All right, we're gonna do like this much. I guess 2 of these long ones. And that'll probably be vaguely a quarter cup. I actually have no idea. All right, now we're actually like cooking, I guess. Go Seahawks? Yeah, hell yeah, go Seahawks. Oh wait, Seahawks made it. Seahawks made it to the Super Bowl, dog. They're the best. They're the 1 seed. They're an incredibly good team. They're favored to win it all. One of the best teams in the NBA, NFL. As far as I could tell, it was like, for my money, whoever won between the Rams and the Seahawks is likely going to win the Super Bowl. That was basically the Super Bowl, because the Patriots are a good team, but I don't think they're quite on the Seahawks level. Seahawks make it to the Super Bowl every time there's a new pope. Is that real? Hell yeah. Yeah, we got it's a rematch from 2016. Same as the 2016 Super Bowl, the Patriots versus Seahawks thriller. The Tom Brady devil magic. Let's see. All right, here we go. I should probably crush this a little more. Keep working on it. Other than baseball, what sports do you enjoy? Well, I love basketball. I love playing volleyball. I got into volleyball this year. Because I joined an intramural team with my friends at school. And I had a great time playing. So volleyball's super fun. But I'm not very good at it. I'm okay at it. I'm like the default good at volleyball because I'm like pretty tall and vaguely athletic and coordinated. Here, let me just. I gotta be careful here. I don't want to spill shit. Straight up sand. It's food sand. Alright, there we go. Some graham crackers. Man, this cleanup's gonna be fun, right, guys? We suckle the. No. Okay. Alright, this is just a classic graham cracker crust. Graham crackers and butter literally cannot go wrong. Only outdone, at least in my opinion, by what I think is the champion of easy pie crust, which is corn flakes and peanut butter and like corn syrup. That shit is stupendous. Where'd my music go? I think the playlist might have ended. Hold on. Oh. Did it? Hold on. Yeah, it auto-played to the end of the... Hold on. New playlist. All right. Now I just need to press this into the pan. Apparently. So we're going to give that a try. I have a lot of bowls in my way. Is this still hot? No. It's cool. All right. Our cake is cool, so we'll touch on that in a second. I got to make some space here. Let me keep the instructions on the ground, I guess. Oh, closed it. Awesome. All right. Let me... This is way too much, which, I don't know. There's no way ChatGPT had of knowing how to do this. You shouldn't be so hard on ChatGPT. It's his first time living, too. Yeah, this is just way too much. This is terrible. What a waste of ingredients. Okay. Yeah, I can't actually pack it together because the ratios were all off. So it's just gonna, the pie mixture is just gonna go straight through it into the ground, and that's just kind of how it's gonna go. Okay. Tastes like graham crackers and butter, man. Pretty damn good. All right. Whew. Now I gotta make the mixture. The concoction. Oh wait, let me make sure my phone's face up so I see when the timer goes off. How much time we got? 22 seconds. Incredible game sense on my part. I could feel incoming cupcakes. I'm so excited to see what this looks like when I pull it out. Oh my god, it's ice cold. How did it cool down so fast? Whatever. Yeah, you know what? Let's do a brief intermission. Before we make the pumpkin pie, let's frost our red velvet cake and pull our cupcakes out of the oven. And there they are. All right, here we go. What are these gonna look like? This is my most anticipated. That's not true. I'm excited to see the cheeseburgers. But I am curious to see what these look like. Could be anything at all. It's stuck. I'm really trying. There we go. Look. Wow, they're actually solid. They solidified. Kind of. Oh, they're like glue. It's kind of like a glue stick. Okay. Sure. Let me push those in the cooling section. All right. And now we frost the cake. Ooh, yeah, this is good. This is how you know the frosting's good. Look at this. There we go. Yeah. That's the good stuff, I think. It'll, you know, I don't know. Never mind. I don't really care anymore. Okay. I just hit my breaking point. I'm trying to spread it, but it's impossible because of the texture. I'm mainly just pushing it around. All right. Bon appetit! Dairy Queen passes. All right. Let me dig in here. Is it just like Mama used to make? Or did you miss the Mama mark? Ooh, it's really hard. This bite's for you. Eat it! And now for me. It's exactly what you'd expect. The red velvet cake just tastes like if you put a red velvet cake in like a hydraulic press and condensed it to like 1,000 times its usual density. And the frosting is the sweetest thing I've ever tasted. So, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. I'm so hungry that I probably will end up eating all of this, though. All right. Whatever. Now, these cupcakes are already cool, which is incredible to me. Never mind. They're white hot in the middle. We're going to leave them for a little while. Even better than mama. Yeah, man. Well, like, look at what happened. Watch how much I'm not super weak, okay? I'm not, like, the strongest guy, but I'm not a total weakling. Look at how much labor is required. See, you should already be able to tell by the fact that I have to put my elbow up here. This is just trying to use my wrist. Like, pile driving, dude. Oops. It's alright. Knowing what this is, I don't think it's stuck to the desk at all. Yeah. Yep. It even holds it. Look at this. It can hold itself under its own weight. Look at that. Oh, it is slowly bending. It's about to break in two. What if you pull it apart? See, now I'm just having fun discovering what we've made. Ah. Doing a line of cake. Looks like a tongue. It feels like a tongue. I'm glad you said that because the frosting separated a little when the water was added. So it's a little bit bumpy and rough, and it feels exactly like a tongue. The top of it is like, it's almost scaly. Look at this. You nailed it with the tongue thing. I can't really pick it up on the webcam, but it absolutely looks like it's the same kind of like strata. I don't care. Never mind. Ignore me. All right. Get another bite of that because I'm so hungry. Oh. That's really bad. All right. Let's keep going with this pumpkin pie. What's next? I've got my just bowl of graham crackers. Oh, interesting. You bake the crumbs for 5 minutes to set. Even though there's not going to be any setting because there's no, well, I mean, we're going to do it. It's just a bowl of graham crackers. All right. Throw that in there for 5 minutes because monkey see, monkey do. I'm monkey in this instance. Set a timer here. Hated that message, so I deleted it. I never got to see it, so thank you for shielding me from whatever that was. I have 10% battery. Hang in there, Telefono, please. All right. Stir pumpkin, brown sugar, pumpkin pie spice, and evaporated milk. So the rest of the ingredients. All right, let's do it. Where's my can of pumpkin? Here's my pumpkin. And the can opener. Never in my entire life interacted with a can opener that does what can openers are supposed to do. Like, look at this. Every can opener in the history of man, let's memorize here. 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, tablespoon of evaporated milk. Dude, can openers fucking suck. Cause we're nosy and wanna know. Wanna know what? Opener's resisting. Opener is resisting. God fucking damn it. Look at this shit. It's so broken. I can't figure this shit out. I've used this can opener so many times, and it's just 1 in 10 times this happens. It encounters a can that it just can't open. This is one of those cans. I might just have to, like, go get a knife and break into it. Yeah. Can't dig it. Can't dig it. Take your time. You're doing great. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying. There we go. We got a seam. Oh, it's not actually getting through, though. Now it is. Now it's not anymore. Now it is. We're doing pieces. Like a can't opener. Yeah, exactly. Look at this shit, bro. Don't yell at Crumb. I didn't realize that was Crumb. I forgot she just talks like that. I thought someone was making fun of me. My fault. Come on! It can't. It can't do it. All right. Let me just try and... I just need to get a little of it. That's enough. All right. It's going to have to do it. 2 tablespoons. We're measuring by feeling here. We're pretending every ingredient is garlic. All right. I need to get rid of this shit. Everything I've already used needs to just have an area it goes to. All right, now this I have to be so careful with. Evaporated milk. I cannot spill this. I can't spin it. Spill it. I'm gonna spill it. Also, I'm assuming the message from earlier that someone got a thing hidden and was like, I just want to know, was probably someone overreaching. So thank you, moderator team. Y'all are so weird about that shit. In my Stardew Valley video I uploaded, like yesterday, I think it was that I uploaded it. Yeah, yesterday. There's a clip in there where someone in the live chat was like, every time Therm blah blah blah, I headcanon him as autistic even more. And I was like, what a weird fucking thing to say. That's bizarre. Armchair diagnose, you're weird. And then all the comments, I got like 1 million comments from that video of people being like, well, he definitely is autistic because of these things. I'm like, did we miss the point? Did we miss the whole point of that? Are y'all that stupid? I guess. Okay, get rid of that. That and people are always just begging me to tell people my sexuality. That shit is so frequent. And like, we have the right to know. Or like, I just want to know. I don't have to tell y'all. I prefer not to. 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice and a teaspoon of brown sugar. I think I have a 1/4 teaspoon on me. Yeah, there you go. Bang. All right. Pumpkin pie spice. I'm trying to follow these recipes to the letter. To the letter. And 21 seconds until this thing has to come out. Normally, I would never be caught dead using pumpkin pie spice. I always just make the spice blend myself, but because I'm trying to... It exploded all over me. Because I'm trying to follow this recipe by the letter, I will be using just the pre-made pumpkin pie spice. Shh. Just got fucking spice all over my... Okay, hold on. This is a disaster. This cleanup is gonna make me want to die. Okay. There it is. It's a dish of graham crackers. That's it. Look at that. Bake for 5 minutes to set. Did it set? Of course not. Now they're just hot graham crackers. Let me just trying to get on the floor. I can wipe the desk down later. All right, 1/4 teaspoon. We're gonna add a little extra because I always do. Whenever I'm cooking or baking. All right. Love how he says pumpkin. Did I say pumpkin? I thought I was saying pumpkin. I'm not saying pumpkin. If anything, I feel like it's weird to say the P in pumpkin. It's pumpkin. Pumpkin. Do you say pumpkin? I hope you do, because that's actually so delightful. Imagine someone being like, my pumpkin pie spice. Sounds so delightful. Okay, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. I say pumpkin. I say P-U-M-K-I-N. That's what I say. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. Now I'm thinking about it. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Okay. Obviously, this mixture is going to be delicious. I just don't know how this is going to work in an easy bake. Because you can't go wrong with this. Let's start with this. I guess. Alright. Now. What are the, baking instructions on this bad boy? Y'all know how I feel about pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is like one of my favorite things ever. Not even desserts. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, this still is a good temperature and there's no smoke or anything. Let's try a little bit of this shit. ChatGPT better nail this because every pumpkin pie recipe bangs. Tastes like nothing. Okay. How the fuck did they pull that off? Anyway. Remove crust from oven. Pour pumpkin filling over the warm base. Tap the pan gently. Sure. Bake for 10 minutes. Allow 5 minutes to firm. All right, bro. Will do. I mean, it's gonna taste pretty good. Like, regardless. Did he add the sugar? No added sugar? No butter? I literally did, gang. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I added the butter to the crust. I'm following the recipe. And I added brown sugar in front of your fucking eyeballs 5 seconds ago. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Alright. 10 minutes. Why does it taste like nothing? Probably the pumpkin pie spice, bro. I'm such an like a prick about pumpkin pie spice. Just make the spice blend yourself. It's better. Anyway, that'll be tasty. Actually, won't. It seems like it's gonna taste like nothing. Given what we're getting. All right. Someone said they're bored. That's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, let's get these cupcakes going. Let's get our weird. Look at that. Can't really tell on the video. Let me gather all the frosting into the chamber of the whisk and hold it up. There we go. That's our frosting for our cupcake. I don't really know how I'm supposed to. I tried to pull the whisk out of the bowl to remix it, and I felt like fucking Arthur pulling the sword out of the stone. Alright, let me add some more water to this. That frosting is chewed. It literally did. It's caulk, yes. Okay. There we go. That reinvigorated it a little bit. Perfect. Okay. And that's how all frosting is if you leave it out. It's just, I've never seen it happen that quickly and to that degree. Let me just... Well, to the person who said it looked like chewed gum, these are bubblegum flavored cupcakes, so maybe that was a little bit of foresight on my part. All right, we got a singular frosted cupcake. Woo! It's so sweet. There it is. Tiny little cupcake. It's drooping a bit. Let me influence it back the other way. Little baby cupcake. Let's give that a try. This is the mystery 1-star mix. Okay, it won't unstick from the wrapper, so I'm just gonna have to eat it with the wrapper. It's not good. It's really hard to chew. And it's not the wrapper, don't worry about it. It's really bad. Brutal, man. Yeah, I didn't swallow the wrapper. This is advanced tech. Y'all never done this shit? If you chew a cupcake with the little wrapper on there, then at the end you just have a little chewed up ball of wrapper that you can just spit out. It's easy peasy. Yeah, that was really horrible, and I won't be touching the last 5 cupcakes. Putting so much focus on not throwing up. That's what I was doing when I was chewing. That's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. Wow. I mean, yeah, this is what we were working with. This is it. It's like memory foam. So this is the surface of the cupcake, right? It looks pretty unassuming. Watch this. It's rising back up. It's currently slowly rising back up. And it's not doing it in the way that's normal. It is doing it in a way that it shouldn't. Also, it's really hard to compress. Yeah, it's too stuck to the wrapper. I tried to get it off and it's the whole thing right. This shit's like a whole new thing. It's like the person who tried to make headphones in Blender and created life. Y'all seen that video? I just tried a little more of it and it's still not good. How many stars? 1, dude. I'm slamming the 1-star button. And granted, yeah, I didn't make it how I was supposed to. I didn't put the butter in. Oh my god. Okay. That was the worst bite of the day. Holy fuck. I just tried some without the frosting. Bro. It tastes like cornmeal and paper. It tasted like if you made like a Jiffy cornbread box, but you substituted the water for like the slurry they used to make paper. Try just the frosting. I already did. It just tastes like the sweetest thing you've ever. It's terrible. All of this is terrible. This is horrible. Wow, I'm getting like a bad headache from that. Also, I realized we forgot to put the sprinkles on the red velvet cake. So let me. That might help out its case. First sprinkle I tried to drop on it bounced off of it out of the pan. Yeah, okay. This is why I just play video games on stream. Wow. Oh man, a little deposit of the cupcake is stuck to the top of my like right where my uvula is, and every time I swallow, I can feel it sliding against the bubblegum cupcake piece. Let's get some water. I can't take it. Did someone just say I was 30 years old? Damn. That's brutal. Oh, okay. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. All right. Well, let's start working on the next thing. We got 2 savory dishes to create while our pumpkin pie is in the oven. We have. I'm gonna throw up. We have cheeseburger. This is so bad, bro. We're gonna make cheeseburgers. We're gonna make bacon sour cream roll-ups or whatever in the Easy Bake. So disgusting. Yeah, seriously. I gotta go get that shit out of the fridge, so I guess I'll be right back. How much time do I have on the pumpkin? 2.5. I'll wait until the pumpkin's out just to be safe. All right, we got 2.5 minutes to just kind of think about how we got here. Look like Charlie Kirk, brutal, absolutely brutal. Let's bake a cheeseburger. Yeah, like you already have me pissed off if you are putting a cheeseburger in the oven. You already pissed me off, but this is an easy bake. Like, man, it's so much worse. Especially because I got a bunch of shit for Christmas for making smash burgers. I got a nice griddle and like a presser and one of those little boxes you can put over it to melt the cheese. Like, I got stuff to make nice smash burgers, and now I'm making a cheeseburger in an Easy Bake. It's not going to work. I have to go get ground beef out of the fridge. You look like baby mustard. What is that? What is baby mustard? Is someone going to explain that to me, or is this just, are you going to keep giving me the runaround? Yeah, if you're going to say I look like Charlie Kirk, donate to end pancreatic cancer, please. Wait, it wants raw beef in there? Yeah, we're making cheeseburgers. Okay, it's not a light bulb. It's not a light bulb. It was a light bulb in like decades ago. It's an actual like heating element, like a normal oven. It's no longer a light bulb. It hasn't been a light bulb for like 40 years. I will stand for Easy Bake on this one. You know 4 and 03. I'm an 03. 2003. E. coli speedrun. Yeah. Yeah. My vision is like getting worse. You're on the East Coast? Yeah, I'm in Virginia. Fart, dude. Mine for 2008, it still has a light bulb. That's not true. I had a light bulb like 10 years ago. Then you got a busted ass Easy Bake. I don't know what to tell you. You got that cheap shit. All right, here we go. I'm like noticeably dizzy, and I don't think it's because of the Easy Bake. I think it's because I'm subbing this out for dinner. I think that's what's making me dizzy. It's not like the things I'm consuming. Well, it's the things I'm consuming, but it's not like exclusive to Easy Bake. It's because I'm eating bullshit instead of dinner. All right, here's the pumpkin pie. Trying to. There we go. Pumpkin pie. It looks like a cookie. All right. Let that sit for 5 minutes, and then we'll have a tasty pumpkin-y treat. All right. I gotta go get some more ingredients. I think I just need the bacon, the sour cream. Yeah, okay. All right. I will be right back, gang. Stay safe. Give me a second. Unfortunately, they're not very good. Even though I substituted the butter for even more water. It didn't work. Alright, team. I got some bullshit to put in the oven. Here's what we got. We've got 1 piece of cooked bacon in a bag so I can crush it up. I'm gonna crush it up right now. We've got fresh ground beef. Shout out Safeway. We've got sour cream. We got Pillsbury crescent rolls. And some American cheese slices. Because they melt nice and easy. Let's do it, baby. All right, here we go. Let's start. Let's start with the like bacon sour cream thing. Let me crush up my piece of bacon here. How is everyone surprised? How is everyone surprised by this ingredient list? I said the things we were making were cheeseburgers and something called a bacon sour cream roll up. And then I showed y'all what I got, and people were like, cheese sour cream? It's in the name, team. I know what I'm getting myself into here. This is part of the process. Let me, I have to tear this up with my hands, unfortunately. Yeah. Tear it into bits and pieces. Yusaki sound buzz. I think it's actually going to end up tasting pretty good. It's all, the like be all end all is going to be like, does the crescent roll dough end up actually baking at all? Or enough? Like, am I going to end up with raw dough? Because if not, it's going to actually be pretty awesome. All right. Bacon. Tasty. All right, baby. I'm out of bowls, man. Fart. I knew this would happen. Okay, let me clear out some of the... I'll use this salt bowl. All right, we've got... Take me to the recipe. You make tuna melts, bro. There's a recipe in here for tuna melts. Bacon sour cream roll-ups. Preheat oven for 10 minutes. That's just been heated. In a small bowl, combine sour cream, onion, salt, and bacon bits. It requires an 1/8 teaspoon of onion salt, only a little. So let me empty out most of this salt bowl. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's so rank. It's bad. It's bad. All right. Got some onion here. We're just going to eyeball it. Because I always go heavy on it. Spices anyway. 1/8 teaspoon ain't much. So we'll just do that. All right. We got 1/8 cup of sour cream and a tablespoon of bacon bits. Just gonna put all this bacon in there. There we go. Auto-played to the middle of a playlist, clearly. That shit caught me so off guard. Give me just a second, gang. Turn this shit down. All right. Anyway. All right. Let's see. Like a chick turkey in there. Pass. All right. An 1/8 cup. That's 2 tablespoons, I believe. I think there's 16 tablespoons in a cup. So 2 tablespoons of sour cream. I love sour cream, so I'm not worried about this. A lot of people don't like sour cream, and I totally get it. But that's not me. I fucking love sour cream. Yeah, our tablespoon measure is dirty, so I'll just eyeball it with this. Let's do like that. All right, simple. Simple, easy, simple. I don't like dropping like a cold package of ground beef onto carpet floor. I don't love that experience. This doesn't feel like it's gonna be enough onion salt for what I'm making. Like, it just doesn't. Yeah, I'm putting more. Here, let me I think it's actually fine. Tastes like onions and sour cream, dude. Tastes good. All right. Yeah, it's good. All right. What do they want me to do? Separate crescent roll dough into 4 small pieces. We're using 1/4 of the package. All right, here we go. Last time I made some crescent rolls, when I took the wrap off, they just popped themselves. So let's see if that happens again. That was a fun surprise. I didn't even have to like do anything. It just exploded on its lonesome. Here we go. Just press my finger into it. All right. Just gonna drop this straight onto. I was gonna have to clean this desk anyway. We're just dropping it straight onto the fucking. Hand up, when I went to buy these in the store for this, I had forgotten how much I love them, so I got 2 of them and then made 8 rolls yesterday in the morning and then just ate all 8 of them slowly throughout the day. And it was delightful. Yeah, I was gonna have to clean this desk anyway. I don't care. All right, so I need. Did it say an eighth of the package? A quarter of the package. A quarter of the package. Divide it into 4. Okay. So we want like 2 triangles. Find the seam. Here's the seam. Okay. Just grab these. All right, this is what we're working with. These things are so goddamn good. I want to bake the rest of these tonight. So I'll put them back in their little can. Okay. I shouldn't have done that where I did it because it looked kind of like a flaccid wiener. All right. Let's break this up. So we need 4 little ones. So let me just... Yeah. Like that, I don't know. Tucking them in. Yeah. Safe journey. Okay. That's it. Now I'm going to spread the mixture onto the dough. Like so. Which, I mean... I don't want to talk anymore. I don't feel like talking. Gotta go donate $10. Yeah, I feel like I've earned your donations this stream. Usually I'm just like playing a video game, fucking whatever. I feel like, yeah, you should ought to donate for what I'm doing to myself here. Okay. All right. Sweet. We have 47K. Bang! If we raise $1,000 more than my $2,000 end of stream donation will get us to the 50K mark. Come on, we're so close. Still almost an hour to go. Oh, wait. Do I have to grease the pan? I'm not gonna regardless. Yeah. Bake for 15 minutes. Okay, let me, Okay. Does this we fit? Love do we fit? This is brutal. Ooh! Just licked my finger and I didn't love what I tasted. Whatever, fuck it. If it fits on the pan, it's going in. Alright. Bad. Now it's bad. See, what concerns me is this can't fit in the oven. They're too tall. So I'm gonna have to just, like, push them down, I guess? It's gonna mess with their overall appearance. The overall appearance, yeah, it still doesn't fit. It doesn't even come close. This is the brutal part of an AI recipe. How the fuck are we gonna make cheeseburgers? Oh, no, because we only bake the patties. Yeah, those will work fine. All right, just crush it. Just crush them in there. It's gonna end up like a pie. We're gonna make like a pot pie. Bad. Stop licking your fingers. Okay. Money shot before they go in the oven. Frame rate boosted on the camera out of nowhere right there. You see that? There you go. They fit now. All right. This is probably gonna break the oven because some of it's probably gonna get stuck in places and it's gonna gum up the works. All right. Let's set our 15-minute timer. And in 15 minutes, we'll be able to enjoy our spoils. All right, guys. All right, well, in the meantime, while that's in the oven, I've got a date with Miss Pumpkin Pie. Now, if this tastes even remotely like a pumpkin pie should, I'm going to be an incredibly happy camper. Okay, here's the cross section. Let me show y'all the picture. Never mind. Never mind. Yes, I will. It flipped to a different page and I didn't feel like finding it, but then I realized I definitely should. Let me track this shit down. Give me a pumpkin pie. It's in the top left section. I know that. We got nothing but time. Looks stale. Yeah, and I just made it. Isn't that crazy? Yep, that's brown. Here it is. Okay. This is the picture. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And then this is what we've got. So let's give it a try. And to those who are saying, yes, obviously it's AI generated. I've been saying this shit. Duh. Okay. I didn't know until I bought it. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's miserable. But can you eat the entire thing? You know what? I'm gonna see if I can fit all of this in one bite. Let's try that. Because it's so little. Okay, I bunched it up. It's more than I thought it was. I'll clean my plate. This is the remainder of the pumpkin pie that I've just coalesced into like a dust ball. Ah. Shout out ugly. Shout out ugly baby online. First message I saw when I shoved it in my mouth and was trying to process it, she just said, dumbass. Just a message that says dumbass. Man, yeah, there's not enough sweetness. There wasn't enough sugar. It just tastes like if you eat the pumpkin out of a can. Not to you. Oh, damn. I was hoping it was to me for trying to scoop that much into my mouth. It just doesn't taste good. It just tastes worse than the canned pumpkin does by itself. It's really bad. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put everything I make into one pile. Into this pan. And then at the end of the stream, if we hit 50k, which we are going to now, it's a foregone conclusion because we've reached 48k. I will try to have all of them together. Let's see what that tastes like. Including the cheeseburger and the sour cream and the bacon and everything. And we're going to see how that goes. Oh. It's trying to scrape the cake off the pan. Jesus Christ. A Herculean labor. Alright. We got to throw a cupcake in there. Now, how am I going to get this thing out of its wrapper? That's the tough part. There we go. You have to go from inside out. There we go. We'll throw a second one in there to make sure the ratios are even. 348k. I know I said it out loud 5 seconds ago. I'm glad we reached there, but guys, we need to open our listening ears. I said if we hit 50k, which we will, it's a foregone conclusion because it looks like we already hit 48. That's what I said before putting a bunch of stuff in this dish. Let's open our listening ears, everybody. I know you can do it. All right. Gross. Let me tear this into pieces. This is my last resort. Whew! It's really bad. It's still in my mouth. It's bad. Okay. Oh. Oh, we gotta add some frosting to this business as well. Doesn't he just grab a piece of it like it's clay? Drop it. All right. We did hit 48K. Yeah, we sure did. I'm proud of us. All right, okay. Here it is. And then we'll add bacon, sour cream roll-ups and cheeseburger. And then eat it. Oh, that's what I should be doing. While my bacon, sour cream roll-ups are cooking, let's get to work on the burgers. All right, so I'm assuming we're just going to be baking the patties because I won't be toasting buns or anything or melting the cheese. I just don't have that in me. We can melt the cheese. All right. Brie or easy bake. Divide the ground beef into small portions and shape each into a mini patty. Season both sides with salt and pepper. Cook for 10 to 12 minutes or until done to your liking. I think that's out of the question. I don't think we need to worry about done to my liking. If it was done to my liking, I wouldn't put it in the easy bake. Slice the small dinner rolls in half. Layer each bottom half with a slice of cheese, followed by a cooked burger patty. Sure, dude. All right. Well, let's get to work. Give me a second. I gotta check something. Putting my mouse on the Pillsbury section of the desk. Okay. Here we go. Let's get our beef. Food safety, I'm not really caring about at the moment. Let's just grab like a little bit of beef and then just like. All right. Leave it overnight. The oven? Sure, why not? All right. Where's a pan I can use? Let's make them in the heart-shaped one. It's the only pan we haven't used. This is what we'll put the burgers in, guys. How cute is that? We'll put little burgers in there. Let's make 3 burgers. For anyone wondering, so you can replicate this recipe, don't forget to wash your beef. Yeah. If everyone looking to replicate this recipe, I'm using 80-20 beef. Fat is flavor. If you're making burgers, especially smash burgers, the fattier beef you can get, the better. Therm throws up on stream. I've already done that before. I didn't throw up on with. I've never thrown up on stream with face cam on though. My wife, is he gonna season them? Just with salt. I'm not gonna go crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna season them. I'm waiting until I press them. Always season yo beef, guys. Because if you're making smash burgers, which is how you should be cooking burgers on a stovetop, you should wait to salt your patties until they're on the griddle. Because if you salt your beef, like, intrinsically and then form a ball and then make a patty, it's not, the flavors isn't as present. It also can dry out the beef a little bit. So normally I wouldn't season it yet, but because we have to stick this in an easy bake oven, I am gonna go ahead and season them, yeah, because I have to. We're just gonna salt one side, and that'll be that. Usually when I make burgers, I just salt. Anything more than salt is unnecessary, really, for burger patties. You're kind of just kidding yourself at that point. It's one of the few things where I would say that. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands because they're covered in beef juice. All right. Oof. Where's the salt? Oh, I poured it into the... Okay, well, I still got it. I'm gonna salt them heavily, because y'all know how I feel about salt. I love it. All right. 3 burger patties. They're gonna go in the oven. I'm gonna cook them, and then I'll put a little piece of cheese on each one, send them back through for a second to melt the cheese, and then we'll serve those up on some nice dinner rolls. It'll be awesome. I'm really excited about this one, actually. The savory ones I'm most excited about. I think they have the best chance to be not that bad. Because you're just cooking beef. Like, it's impossible. Dumbass. Almost at 49K. All right, and then I'm going to save the rest of this beef. I'm going to make some smash burgers tomorrow the real way. The Aki way, guys. Right? Am I right? Anybody agree with me on... No? Okay. Can't wait to clean this, bro. Not you. Who are you talking to when you say dumbass? Various people, I guess. It's funny. You just pretend you're talking to me because it's funny every time. Look at that. Wow, look at this thing spin. That's pretty fun. Oh, and it's kind of like an arrow. This is good for kiss the... This is like, you know, kiss the bottle, but it's like... Spin the bottle. Kiss the bottle. This is like spin the bottle, but whoever it points at has to eat the burger. So it's like whoever it lands on in the ring is like, oh, the piano has to eat him. Anyway. So anyway. Yeah, because normally whoever it lands on has to eat the bottle. But now it's like you eat the... You eat the burger instead. Okay, we got 35 seconds left on the sour cream and bacon. Who cares? I hope they, like, look baked at all when they come out. All right, well, it's time. So, here we go, baby. Is it cooked? It's stuck. It's completely stuck. They puffed up because it's a croissant, and now they are too big to come out. So, let me see if I can... There we go. Yeah! Oh, but I can't pull it. Okay, I have to just... Yay! They didn't bake it all. Not even a little bit. This oven has now permanently turned into a hazard because now there's pieces of food stuck to the top of it on the inside. All right, let's send the burgers through because they'll actually work. Eat it? Yeah, I'm gonna eat it, but like... It browned in one spot only. Alright, so... What we got here... is this edge browned. The rest is raw. But that edge, though... it's liquid. It's not even like raw dough. It's just liquidated. It's water. I can't eat this shit, bro. Oh, the bottom brown. Look at that. The bottom brown real nice. This one cooked, I think. I think this is the only... Well, some parts are raw. Okay. This one is some parts raw, some parts brown. Let's try it. All right, crunch check. Let me pause the music so you guys can hear it. All right, you guys ready? Here comes the crunch. Look at that music on. Yeah, I mean... It's raw. Like, I don't... It's raw. They didn't cook because it's an easy bake oven. And ChatGPT doesn't understand how powerful these bake ovens are. It would be good if they cooked. It's still better than the cupcakes. It's just I'm eating raw dough with sour cream, bacon, and onion in it. And every other part of it's pretty awesome. I will finish this. Like, it's still good. Well, it's not good. But it's a whole lot better than the other shit. Yeah, this is ass. Still the best bite of the day. Girl, put that beef in the fridge. Fucking calm down. It'll be alright. It'll go in the fridge eventually. I don't care. Ah. Yeah, okay. It'd be good if it cooked through. Like, that's just the state of things. Yo, shut the fuck up! I'll put the beef away in a second. Oh my god. I swear to God. It's gonna go back in the fridge, alright? It's gonna. Yes, I don't care. I'm not a fucking baby, dude. Bro never washed his hands after the raw meat. I literally did. I cannot stand you people. I actually cannot stand you people. Stop screaming. It's 3 in the morning. It is 9 p.m. where I live. Also, I don't care. I washed my hands. Like, I said it out loud. I said, I'm going to go wash my hands. And then I left to wash my hands. They can understand why Therm gets mad, Lamau. Yeah, it's because the only people who are watching a Twitch or YouTube live stream on a Friday evening instead of hanging out with friends are annoying people, fundamentally. But you can be annoying and generous if you hit the donation link pinned or on the screen or in the description. It's awesome. Yeah, I think I ate the only good one. The rest are pure raw. Like, purely. But I'm still going to put it in the... I'm going to put it in the combination dish. Says the one streaming on a Friday evening. Who here's job is this? Hint, it's not yours. Boink! Alright. It's part of the... Let me do half of it, because it's too big. ass fucking straight garbage. All right. Anyway. Never had food poisoning in my life from cooking. I've only gotten it from eating shit at restaurants. So, I think I'm going to be all right. It'll go in the fridge. It'll go in the fridge. It'll have its time. All right. Burger check. 5.5 minutes. More like 6. Here, how about I just move the beef away from the screen so y'all stop whining? How about that? Here we go. All right. This oven is now always going to have puff pastry stuck to the top of it. It's awesome. Chat lacks object permanence. This is a grandmaster level play. No, make beef more center. So now the beef is on the carpet? No, it's on a cardboard box. So. You actually just, wow, that's perfect. You just proved the no object permanence thing. He put it like downward, so carpet is down, so beef on carpet. Put beef on carpet. This is my first day on Earth, and I'm in a Therm live stream. Pretty swag. It's on Twitch. It's so much better. It's so much better. This is why I stopped streaming on YouTube. It's where all the stupid people are. I like the streams on Twitch are so much more chill and cool. It's awesome. I hope these burgers work. Okay. Do you have a schedule for Twitch streaming? I do. You can check. You can see it on Twitch. Does Twitch cost money? You can literally Google that. It does not. That's a pet peeve of mine. The number of times people will send a message in chat, like a question, and then resend it later. And it's like, you can literally just throw that in Google and it will immediately tell you. I mean, it can. Not the question, though. Not the question at all is the thing. Question was, does it cost money? No, you can watch my streams for free. You can choose to subscribe if you want, which costs money. You don't need to pay to watch the streams. What a useless thing to add to the conversation. So anyway, like the person who would come to my FL Studio, like my music streams, and be like, "What is this?" And I'd be like, "It's FL Studio." And they'd be like, "Does FL Studio cost money?" And it's like, bro, fucking literally Google it, and it will immediately tell you. If you Google, "Does FL Studio cost money?" it will say immediately, "Yes, there's a free trial, but it costs money to have the full program." Google. Open Google. It's my first day. Was Tish? What? Therm, more like Google. I asked Grok. I asked Google. Okay, well, I asked Therm, and he told me to shut up. Yeah. I know that's right. I knew someone was going to say this. I get what you're saying, but is it not easier to ask the person currently using the software information about the software? You don't need to have experience in FL Studio to find out if FL Studio costs money. Google can tell you. Is it free? And if you look that up, they'll say, no. If your question can be answered with one word, you can Google it. You don't need an expert to say no on that front. I mean, it's a perfectly valid question for someone who's using something is being like, do you like how powerful do you think the paid version is worth it, or is the free trial enough? But if your question is literally like, is it free? Google that. Google that. Like, I don't even talking more about just questions in general. Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about stupid questions that you can Google. Why is this exact phenomenon so rampant today? Where someone has a question, I answer it, and they're like, well, but what about this other thing that we weren't even talking about, though? You didn't address that. It's like, yeah, obviously I didn't. There's the timer. Let's see if these burgers are cooked. I'm still reeling over it. Does Twitch cost money? No, it's free. It can cost money, though. Yeah, if you choose to buy it, yes. It can, though. What about isn't PMO so bad? You were the one who said it can when we were talking about Twitch. You were the person who was like, well, it can cost money. Burgers! Look at that! They're cooked! Because that's what beef does when it's in hot. Crazy looking. They look insane. I'm trying to hold. Let me see if I can. It's hard to tell. They're very smooth and covered in like a glaze of fat because the fat had nowhere to go. This is why you grill a burger and you don't fucking put it in the oven. Anyway, they look good. Let's put some American cheese on these bad boys and throw them back in. This is the one that I was most confident would turn out great, and it looks like it has. Because it's the easiest. It's infallible. You're just putting beef in there, whatever. One of them's gonna be extra cheesy. No. Okay. Hopefully I don't forget about him. What is this from? This music is so familiar. Is this like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games or something? They don't even look that bad. I don't know what y'all are on about. Yeah, no, that genuinely is what burger patties look like when you do them in the oven. When the fat has nowhere to go, so it just forms like a glaze around it. All right, here's the thing. These are the littlest rolls I could find, but they're still too big for the little baby patties, so I'm gonna do that. One. Tastes good. It's bread. Yeah. Tastes pretty good. 2. Three. All right. I'm so excited. I bet that room smells like microwave. It actually smells like nothing. It might be just because I've been sitting in it, but it genuinely, I cannot detect a smell. All right, let's see here. Gang! The cheese melted! All right, here we go. Now, room probably smells like dog surgery. It's fine. It's not bad. Okay. Cheeseburgers. I'm gonna just grab them with my fingers. Because they're so little. It's too much bread. Too much bread for so little burger. Yep, you can taste how heavily I salted it. That excites me. All right, let's start with this one. Our coup de grace. Tiny little cheeseburger from the Easy Bake. Hardly a slider, that's a nudge. Yeah. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. Obviously. What a pleasant little bite. Yum, yum, yum. We made one good thing today, and it was the cheeseburgers. Go figure. The cheeseburgers are great. It's delish. Let me eat the top bun because it's too bready. And I'll just eat it like a little half burger. That's so good. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and put this last half burger in the concoction. Now, we finished chewing. I'm turning this oven off so I don't light myself on fire. It's time for the big finale. The pile. In this pile is red velvet cake, pink frosting, pumpkin pie with graham cracker crust, bubblegum cupcake, vanilla frosting, a raw sour cream, bacon, and croissant dough roll up, and a half of a burger slider. It's gonna taste like basement. I think it'll be good. Oh yeah, we'll put sprinkles on the pile. I actually have this container of rainbow sprinkles right here. There you go. A fun finish. And let's dig in. I'm just gonna grab it with my hands. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this. I'll get a spoon. All right. Yeah, let me just shovel it into my mouth. Ow. Woo! Woo! That burger patty flies in right off the bat like a knife. And then gets muffled and suffocated in a sad pillow of nothing pumpkin pie. And then a finish of the sweetest shit I've ever tasted, which is the frosting. Man. That bite was not as bad as the bubblegum cupcake by itself. That was the second worst bite of the day. Still better than the cupcake. The cupcake by itself was the worst of the day. Oh my god, hold on. Might need to change it. Hold on. I have to amend that, I think. It fights back. Hold on. The aftertaste is so brutal. And I just dug, my tongue just dug into a little deposit of the pumpkin pie filling. And it's so, so bad. Oh, boy. Okay. Still not as bad as the cupcake. Not as bad as the cupcake. And the burger was good. All right. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I am proud of what we did today. Let me move this oven. Because it is too big. I am proud of us, gang. Look at all the incredible things that we did together. Look at all this. All this we did together. And the trash cup. I can't believe it. Wow, and we're at $49,000. Wow. All right, guys. Now, it is only 9:20, and these streams go for 3 hours. They go until 10. Oh, man. I don't really feel like streaming anymore, but the advertisement said it's going from 7 to 10, and so I'd feel absolutely terrible if I ended early, because these are charity streams. These are like the most important things. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to clear off the desk, and then we're gonna find something to fuck around in. So let me switch to my starting soon screen here, and let me start clearing here. Okay. Oh my god, this shit. Do I, like, how much of this am I even gonna attempt to save? Am I ever gonna be baking anything in this Easy Bake again? Because, like, I don't want to throw this, like, I'm not throwing the Easy Bake away. No chance. But the, like, pans, I'm just not that interested. I think I might just, I'll save all the pans. I'll save all the pans. Just in case I ever do anything else with Easy Bake. I need a trash bag. Not to throw up in. I'm doing okay. I need to just throw some of this shit away. Definitely throwing away the extra mixes. This shit blows. I'm never making that. Those 1-star mixes. No chance in hell. See, I want to do something, but I can't get back to working on here until I scrub down the whole desk. Because it's had a bunch of random shit on it. So, I don't know. Alright. Let me go get a sponge. I'm gonna go get a sponge. I'm gonna leave y'all with the music. I will be right back. Alright, got a sponge. Now I'm getting to work. Got me some detergent, not detergent, just cleaner. Sponge and some water and some other shit. All right. There we go. Nice and clean. All right. Let me get my mouse pad. Oh, I missed a little something right there. All right. Go get my mouse pad. All right. Back to... Oh, dropped everything. Back to normal. Woo-wee! All right, let me clear some of this bullshit. Take the apron off.
Therm, did you put the meat in the fridge, bud?
Yes, I put the fucking meat in the fridge. Y'all are insane. Jesus Christ. Taking my apron off. Don't bud me. I disconnected my webcam, gang. There is no more face cam. I am not in the mood. Face cam is off. Woo! All right. Now, let's do some normal shit for a little bit. Ugh. I'm gonna turn my face cam off. Just so I don't accidentally turn it on. All right. Face cam is off. All the cameras are off. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here, let me get a picture of Trevor. To put in the corner because I don't want to do face cam right now. Let me just search up Trevor on. Not taking suggestions, by the way. The fuck was that? That was my curtain because I turned my camera away. Because I want a break from camera. Here we go. Here's Trevor and I. This is my picture with Trevor that I got at Fenway Fest this year. Pretty awesome. We're best buddies. Look at, we're doing the awkward arms. Awkward picture arms. Best friends? Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Trevor and I. Couple cool dudes. What did you say to him? I said, hey man, how's it going? He said, pretty good. And then we posed. They took a picture because you have to keep the line moving, so you don't have time to say like anything. And then as I was leaving, I went, "Do you remember you?" I doubt it, but I definitely didn't ask. As I was leaving, I was like, "Awesome, have a great season, man." And then he went, "Thanks, you too." Like in the most awkward, voice trailing off way. And I was like, "Wow, Trevor, we have so much in common. We're both like super fucking awkward." So I was like, "Have a great season." He was like, "Thanks, you too." I was like, "Hell yeah, dude. I do not play baseball, but I appreciate the sentiment." Therm's taller than Trev. We're like basically the same height. I think we're both 6'2". This has got to be Sonic music. I just heard that flute come in. Yeah. Windmill Eye all night. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I think let's fuck around in FL Studio for like 30 minutes. Obviously, it's only 30 minutes, so we're not gonna be able to make like anything of substance. But I've been talking about FL Studio this stream. Let's mess around a little bit to polish off the charity stream. Now let's see. I was gonna just open a new project. I have this one project and okay, it's got one pattern in it. We're gonna do this. I saw this project. I didn't remember where it was from. I don't know how old it is. So this will be a fun surprise. There she is. It is, yeah, I have no idea how old this is. It's got one pattern in it. So we're going to take whatever this is and we're going to run with it for 30 minutes. Okay. Here is what we have as a starting point. Okay, shitty fake guitar. That's going to need a lot of... This, I remember. This I made after trying to download a guitar program, and then this is what made me realize that I can't do fake guitar. But it sounds cute. This can be made into... And for anyone who's new here, I like making video game soundtrack music, so... It's fake enough that I think we can make it work in like an Undertale way. Undertale makes fake instruments work pretty well. It's cheapo sound fonts. Okay. It looks like with this step down, I was angling at like a modulation there. So let's do that. Okay, so we are... Where's piano? Here we go. Let's go to G sharp. Let's do that. G sharp. Step down to there. We're up to 49,463. Oh my god, you guys almost got to 50K all by yourself. Without my donation. Wow. Okay, so this... We're going to change these chords. Oh, they kind of don't need to be changed. These chords work with all of these basses. That's lovely. Wow. That's so convenient. These two notes work perfectly with all three of these root notes. Yeah. This is like a leading note. It's perfect. We'll shift up. We'll do that. We'll do that every time, but it's cute. Yeah. Let's keep it simple. Let's do something nice and shrimple. We'll stay here for a while and kind of add more instruments and get a little more exploratory there. And then we can bring it back up. How cute. How cute. Let's bring like a... Okay, well, let's add this guitar first. Okay. Oh, wait, I have it solo. Let's solo it. Oh wait, I want to hear both. Okay, so it was the 5, and then it was flat 7. Where do I want to take that? Yeah, maybe we just keep it droning, and then the adding new stuff comes with the other instruments. So let's keep the guitar more in key for that part. Also, we're gonna turn these down so the other shit can shine. Yeah, that's cute. Whatever. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, and then we'll have, I think we can have like a nice, we'll add a bass, and then we'll have, ooh, I would love a swelling cello here. Would be really pretty. I like that. Is this program free? Yeah. A little behind the scenes glimpse for y'all. The reason I turned all the cameras off is because that shirt I was wearing, like under the apron, was so itchy. Right now, I'm straight up shirtless. I turned the camera on, cleaned my desk, threw my shirt off, and I'm not making music without a shirt on. Fielding questions. Let's see. I gotta turn my fan up. I'm so hot. Wait away. Oh, I turned my fan off by accident instead of turning it down. That's why I'm hot. Yeah, we're gonna hold that. That needs more time. Okay. Now let's find like a cheapo bass guitar. I can probably find one in Sound Font Player. Where's Sound Font Player? Sound Font Player. Here we go. Let's go to Documents, FL Sound Fonts, SGM, cheapo bass guitar, slap bass, picked bass. Here we go. Let's try fingered bass. Make another pattern here. Sure. And then we'll have like turn that down. We're gonna have that rhythm. Like that. It's a little too, I want it to be sharper. Yeah, we just repeat that. Yeah, cute. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's like. Oh, wait, I want it to be held, but just lower velocity. Sure. Sure. Okay. There's already a lot of bass presence from the other instruments, so This one we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna change those notes because they conflict. We're gonna bring the... We might change the instrument. We're definitely gonna muffle that bass because it's too bassy. Let me let's check what the other cheapo bass presets are. If we bring the velocity down on that, that could work. On all of them. It'll probably sound better in the mix. Quit chemistry and do music. I quit chemistry before I even started, dude. Doing YouTube. Okay, let's find another different set of notes for this little like run. Maybe we bring in some kind of percussive element here, and then it'll fill out really nicely eventually. Oops, is that audio glitching coming in for y'all as well? I don't like that. I need more treble presence on this bass. I want it to sound like... I want this bass to sound like Ben I Trust bass. Like really present in the treble. I don't want it to be too noticeable. Let's bring the middle down. That's how does Ben I Trust do it, bro? Their bass sounds so good. Always. Okay. Let's go ahead and add the cello because it'll make it sound so much better instantly, and then I won't have to worry about stuff for a second. Like a nice swelly cello, a swelly cello, if you will. And I hope you will, because I will. This cello program is 45 gigabytes. Where is she? Sonic Cinema, there you go. Heritage Cello. Big ass cello program. And look at Trev and I just hanging out in the bottom left. Couple of cards. Oh God, I just looked down at the pile next to my desk and sighed. God. I think I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. We're gonna do sustain. Okay, so this is C, like 4 or whatever. I actually don't know. All right, it's gonna be really loud and too present for now until we add all of our effects and automations. So for now, we're just gonna worry about getting the right notes. Oops, I changed the fucking... Hold on. Here you go. I want it to be like a little interesting. That's too interesting. Or it's not interesting enough, I mean. Yeah, we'll swell it in. Yeah, we'll swell that and it'll sound lovely. Yeah, this will be held. Yeah, this won't be held. We'll add echo and stuff, or I mean reverb. It'll sound so much better than it does right now. It's always terrible at the beginning. Let's loop the pattern and do some. First of all, add some reverb. Stereo enhancer. That sounds really bad, that transition. That weird boominess at the very end, I don't know what that is. I don't know where that comes from. I didn't mean to do that. That's probably way too big of a swing. Yeah. I want it to like drop off. Like it's being bowed. Okay. Oh, yeah, 50K. Yay! Sweet. Way to go. We've hit the 50K mark. I'm going to have to change the goal on the website. I'm going to change it to 100K. After this stream. I cannot believe it. We've done it! Unfortunately, that means purple hair. Which I'm not super excited about, but I'll do it. I'm a man of my word. I'll do it. What do you mean, unfortunately? I mean, I've made this very clear. I'm not super into the idea of dyeing my hair. And every time I say that, immediately people are like, oh, so you have problems with people who dye their hair? No. I just don't want like it for myself. It's not my favorite. So what I will tell you is I'm going to dye my hair and it's not going to be permanent. I'm going to dye my hair purple. The second it grows back brown, I'm cutting the purple part off and sticking with brown. Just going to put that out there. But I will dye my hair purple. I'd rather die than get the Danganronpa, but fuck cancer. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Anyway. Okay. How does that cello sound with everything else? Because I have not heard it yet. Oops. Way too present, too loud, too a lot of things. It sounds, this is, at the moment it's terrible, but the notes are good. Yeah, we're gonna EQ some of that treble out. There's way too much variation in volume. Ugh. Yeah. Sounds really bad. One of these days I have to learn how to mix. I have to. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah. As usual, it sounded good in my head, and the product is pretty horrendous. So I'm not going to take it out because when more stuff is in there. I never take anything out until it's full. Because that would be short-sighted and silly. Yeah, I'm not going to take it out. It sounds horrible, but the potential is there. Yeah, especially the... Yeah. It feels like notes ought to change here. It's this one. Sounded good in theory, but isn't working with the mix well. It's gonna sound thin. Yeah, Chat is so much more chill now that half the people left. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Usually I get disappointed whenever I open, because every time I open my music program, chat tanks, or like viewership tanks, normally I whine about that, but this is a case where it's like, this is actually kind of nice. It's like the comet after the storm. Yeah, this sounds miserable. I have no idea what to do with this. Probably just flip around with it in my own time. Or, much more likely, this project gets scrapped and never sees the light of day. That's the most likely thing. Okay. Let's just add more random shit. Let's see. I have a very specific kind of percussion that I want to put in this, but I don't know where I could find it. Because I can't think of anything that I like have at my disposal that sounds like it. Let me go to file, because I know I have spaghetti western. I have spaghetti western. Where's spaghetti western? Is it in my sample packs folder? Nope. Is it in my sound fonts folder? Nope. Is it in my... Where is spaghetti western? There it is. Spaghetti western. I can just should be able to just open this. But I'll do, I don't know, because we'll add a cornet eventually, because I love the cornet. It's very pretty. But what kind of, let me see what kind of percussion this boy got on the acoustic guitar. Colors. Yeah, maybe we make a pattern with this and fade it in. What's the difference? Okay. So... Why does it sometimes sound one way and sometimes different? Is it affected by velocity at all? Not even remotely. I kind of want like a nice hat. Beep beep ba ba ba. Beep ba ba ba. I gotta work on this shit on my own time because I have choice paralysis right now. See, I hate that you can't change the velocity in fucking Spaghetti Western because I'd want to like make it. I don't want it to. It's too even, but it's impossible to change the velocity in this program. So I'm just gonna have to automate it with the volume, which is so annoying. Which I will do. I will do that. But I'm not happy about it. Oops. Shit. All right, next automation clip. I'm going to fade it in. And then we're going to probably have it be like... That's what it needs to go there. Yeah. Oops. Oh my god. So it's dumb, but it's like a rudimentary way to... Yeah, I will. Wow, this is one of those yeah, this is like the quintessential FL Studio experience where it's like I hyper focus on one element of it and then unmute and everything comes like everything plays at once, and it's like I didn't realize how bad this sounded until I did that. It's like I forgot, and then when I unmuted and everything went at once, I was like, wow, these all sound terrible together. Especially just this, I can't get this cello to work. Like actually like work around the other shit. I'll just add a bunch of random shit and hopefully everything eventually works. Okay, here's what we need to do. Ignore all this shit. We need to actually fade it in nice. Like this. And then stepwise go up a little bit. Oops. Oh, yikes. Yeah, and then I need like a nice hat. It's like that kind of goes with the bass. Because the tough part is I need to get the... I wish I could mess with the velocity of the playing of the strings without all the volume, because I need the echo to stay. I just want to, like, how do I... Oh, jeez. I don't know how this program works at all. Because there's proximity, expression, and dynamics. Stereo, blur, reverb. Blah, blah, blah. Info. Oh, this is just about... that's instrument options. Oh god. You guys can't even fucking see this. It's not even showing up on the capture. Look at this just glitching out. It's just showing you more random garbage. This is a new glitch. Look at this. Wow. I didn't realize it was doing this the whole time. How about that? That's a glitch I've never seen before in FL Studio. It's been doing this the whole time. Why is it doing that? Let me set it to Windows 10. There we go. That immediately fixed it. Okay. Anyway. Oh, jeepers. I just had a brief idea that I kind of want to get like put together, but I need to like that's what. Okay, let me block out the piano for that, just so I can get the notes down while I have the idea before I forget. Is this the piano? Oh, it's a little off. I hate that shit. Oops. I was too zoomed in to read this. Okay. So. Generally. Oops. What did I just do? Is that still just one? Okay. This is the general like chord I wanted to lead into. I just want to go ahead and get it down before I forget. It's a pretty chord. And then that note will just kind of hang there for a while until we add more shit to it. And then the bass will work with it too, I guess. What note was it? D. Okay, none of that. It's gonna lead up to that. That's just gonna play for a while. Yeah. We'll add more instruments to it as well. Whoops. Awesome. You guys hear that shit? You like that? I know I do. Hope it's not my car. That would really suck, huh? It's over. Okay, this needs to quiet down faster. Or like that. It's a nice bit of cello. Yeah, and then more shit will happen. Gotta bring some hats in. Okay, then this is the part where we just loop this section. Yeah, we'll add some. There'll be some cornet to help fill it out with the cello, and then we'll have some more like high because right now it's a lot of stuff in the middle in the bass. We'll have some higher like synthy stuff maybe. Getting like a it needs hats really bad. And then it also needs to be completely overhauled and made so it actually sounds good. And we'll add more notes to this part for that bit of top. We'll just repeat the everything from this part. We'll have other shit going on. That's right, we have the piano already coming. Yeah, sure. It'll fill in eventually. Hey, I'm exhausted and we're past 3 hours, so I'm bagging it. Okay. Some of this I like. Most of it I don't. Who really cares? Will this ever see the light of day again? I don't know. I hope so. If I can get it together. We'll see. All right. That was an insane one. That was probably craziest stream ever in terms of just of general happenings. Also in terms of view count, objectively, we peaked at more concurrent viewers than I've ever had at a stream. So thank y'all for coming out of the woodwork to support a good cause and getting us to 50K. Let me go ahead and make my donation right now before I log off. Let me go to the donation link, which is tinyurl.com/PanCAN2026. And make a donation. Amount $2,025. Display my name. Sure, go crazy. State. Yeah, pretty sure I know that one. Virginia. And there it goes. All right, we are now at, once it loads, oh wait, oops, hold on. $52,250 raised for fighting pancreatic cancer. We have passed the 50K mark at last. That's so cool. That's crazy. Look at us. All right, team. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be live on Sunday for Minecraft with Matt. So I hope to see you over on Twitch for that one. I can't promise any uploads for a little while because I just got 2 out like back to back, and now I'm tired. But I'm obviously still working. Yep, Nova is like, hey, are you sure you just donated $2,000? Anyway, all right, team. Catch you on Sunday. Hugs and kisses. Mwah, mwah. Have a good evening. Where's the end stream button? There it is. End stream.